Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're in a good old town. Looks like we're on the left hand side of the road. Looks English. Australia, England, Ireland. That's my guesses. Something organic milk, $4.80. That doesn't look like the pound symbol. Locked down price. Wild Grains Bakehouse. Mail news. yvfinancialservices.au. We're in Australia. Okay. This is kind of cool. Now, when I think of Australia, I don't really think of, like, towns. I think of giant expanses of fucking desert. And maybe that's just me. Maybe everyone else understands that Australia has people live there. But it seems like a little bit of a chaotic place, doesn't it? What was it? I've seen so many posts about how everything in Australia is trying to kill you. And there was this one dude, I think it was a dude, who was like, I was so sick and tired of the stereotypes that everything in Australia is trying to kill you. And he was like, and then I remembered that I went to the mechanic one day because my air conditioning stopped working, and the mechanic ended up pulling out a rattlesnake from his air conditioning unit. That's pretty fucked up. And I think he was like, and I live in the city. So I don't know about you, that's pretty fucked up. I'm gonna go for the coast though. Not bad. So we're actually closer to Melbourne. We're in Healesville by the Innocent Bystander and the Four Pillars Gin. I love how the only thing showing up are the bars. Alright, next round. We're at 3,000 points. Interesting. I would say we're in Africa. Right? That looks like an African garb. I don't want to sound like a dick. It just makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. I hope I justified it enough. Now, I don't necessarily know if this would be South Africa. Maybe we guess Ghana. Because didn't we have a Ghana a few days ago? 50 kilometers. Can't tell which side of the road we are on. You just got a horse chilling. I mean, I would love to visit Africa. I think it would be an experience of itself. And I feel like it would really humble you. Not necessarily like you, but I feel like it's a humbling experience to go from having everything to having almost nothing. I do want to get South Africa because it's always South Africa, but we've been going to Ghana recently, so we're actually in Senegal. Couldn't tell you where that is, but not bad. 1,400 points. Now this continent is massive. I don't think you really realize how big it is. Like Greenland is a quarter of the size of this, and this is like 3 times the size it actually is. Fuck you, Google. Like, our maps are fucking wrong, and that's all I hear about anywhere. We got the A. This is probably a Norse country. Well, yeah. We could be in Iceland. That looks like a car just chilling out there. Okay, there's the road there. We could be in Iceland. That would be kind of cool. We could also be Norway, Poland. Oh, here's a sign. Sweden, Finland. We could be a lot of places. I feel like we're in Iceland. Now, Iceland's pretty flat and it's green. Why is it called Iceland? Because the people who discovered it didn't want anyone moving here. So they figured if they called it Iceland, everyone would think it was full of ice and they wouldn't show up. And then I have no idea why Greenland's called Greenland. It might be the same exact reason. They wanted people to go to Greenland instead of Iceland. And just fuck with them. Iceland's green. Greenland's ice. Who would have fucking thought? Not bad. 207 kilometers, 128 miles. We're over by hotel, I couldn't even tell you. This is another place I would like to go. Iceland would be kind of cool. Right? It's a giant volcano. Why not? But we're already above average. And it looks like we're in the Caribbean. Dirt paths, thatched fences. Looks warm. I don't know why it looks warm. It just looks warm as far as we can go. It looks like we're on like a path to the beach. And maybe that's just me. But it looks like we're on a way to... How do I get out of here? Do I have to go down this way? Yeah, it looks like we're on a path to the beach. And I have a lot of experience from that since I live by a beach. It just... Here's the sign. Spanish? Maybe? Maybe? It's hard to make those out, man. It really is. Maybe French? Yeah, so we're probably in France by the beach. Which makes sense, I think. Right? Does that make sense? We're in France. Good thing most of France is water. Alright, not bad, not bad. We're right over... Oh, look at that fucking thing. Of course. Of fucking course. Concordia. I'm pretty sure that's airport. Right? We're on the right hand side of the road. We have kilometers. So definitely not the United States. I want to see if I can't find any other signs. Prohibido. Fuego. That's fire. So Spanish speaking country. We could be in Mexico. We could be Spain. We could be a lot of places. What does this green sign say? Really? You're gonna blur this? You're gonna blur the whole fucking thing out. Great. Here, figure out where you are. Don't use these street signs to travel. Went too far. I don't know. It feels like we're in Mexico. I mean, it doesn't really feel like we're in Mexico. We're already above average, so we could totally fuck this up and be fine. However, we're in a Spanish-speaking country. It's kind of green. Kilometers. Hold on, let's see what this truck says. Silverstrain.com. Today, something in energy to do today. I definitely think we're in Mexico now. Attention, cow crossing, Animal Crossing, whatever. I don't know where Concord is. Maybe we're over here. And we're actually all the way down in Argentina. Alright, 15 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, 12,500 could be worse. The last one is really what did us in. Africa did fuck us pretty bad. But I do hope you all enjoyed this episode of Geoguessr. We'll see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.